Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing well. Let's see how to create an assessment on RoundOne AI. Once you come to the website RoundOne.ai, you can click on the login button here to log into your account. If you already have an account, use your credentials to log in. If you don't have an account yet, I highly recommend creating a free account. You will get a lot of free credits to try the platform as well. Now let's log in. I'll use my account here to log into the portal. Once you logged in, you would be presented to this dashboard. In order to create the new assessment, click on this create assessment button, and this is quite straightforward. We've removed all the unnecessary things that you don't need basically. So in order to create an assessment, all we ask is that you type in the role that you are hiring for. So for example, I want to hire for an Azure DevOps engineer. So I'll start typing Azure DevOps engineer, and then I'll select what level I'm hiring this person for. For now, I'll select a mid-level role. Let's click on create assessment. As soon as you click on this create assessment, it will do the magic behind the scenes and then will recommend you the top skills you need in this person for this role. So remember, we are not looking at your job descriptions and we are not going to look at the candidate CV. All we care is that what skills do you need to assess your candidates on for this role, right? And this is based on our data points that we've collected over hundreds of jobs. So this is what our AI thinks you need. You can choose the skills that you want to assess your candidates on. So in this case, let me choose CI/CD pipeline, infrastructure as a code. Let me choose one more, Azure Cloud Services. Okay, you can choose as many as you need. And if there are any skills that's not listed here, you can always add a new skill by clicking this new skill button. You can just type in this case, I'll type in Terraform, for example. So if I want to test the candidate on Terraform, I can simply select this. And then also, if you've noted, we ask you to select the proficiency level for each skill. This is really important because you cannot test everyone at the same level. So for this role, let's say you need someone with a proficient level of understanding in CI/CD pipelines. But infrastructure as a code, you may have someone on your team who is probably really good at that. So you can, for this person, you can have a beginner level understanding, that's fine. And for Terraform, you want them to be an expert, right? So you can fine tune all of these proficiency levels. So now let's click on next. So we can see you selected 4 skills. You agree to all the skills that you selected. And that's all you need to do. Create an assessment and your assessment is ready. That's all it takes to create an assessment. And you can come back to this assessment anytime. You can fine tune all of these details that you need. But the next step is to start inviting your candidates. So here is the invite button. You can click on that and invite your candidates, but we'll talk about this in the next video. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you're not yet using RoundOne AI, I highly recommend you to give it a try and let me know how it goes. See you next time.